probably a spin out. But we'll see now as Hammond here is getting ready. We can see Luke Morales also ready there to get a move on. Unfortunate event, but yeah, so far we'll see the race start soon. And there I think it's green flag, green, 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 and everybody's pushing it to the limits in this turn one. This is the final, so they gotta put it now to the wall. Balls to the wall, all in, full push. So yeah, at the moment Marcus Acambra leading the race, defending from Hammond in P2 and P3. I think that's Mateo. P3, good job for Mateo for keeping that P3 alive. But yeah, Axel Nocom there in a quite a big squish there, getting into a 3 wide early in the race. Not what he wants as Marcus Acambra. All he has to do here is just stay in his pace and keep it consistent and not crash out. That's all he needs to do. But we can see there a little fight brewing between, I think that's Jensen and Mateo, slowly getting into some mischief here, with Mateo putting his nose there. There we go, a little bit of attack here going through. Mateo takes the inside there and gets the dive. Good job, Mateo. What a great dive there. Really calculated, but now he has to keep up with Marcus. As we know, might get away here, as Marcus is really fast in his solo pace. You know, his solo race pace is really competitive. Okay, big move here from Axel Nocom to take away from Hammond. Axel Nocom dives Hammond there, takes, I think that's P3. So far Rain is struggling at the back there. Rain is slightly struggling there, almost spun out. But now we have here Marcus Acambra creating another lead here, another gap, and he might take this win if he keeps this up. So Marcus really doing well. Let's go to, I think that's Axel Nocom having a fight with Hammond. Not really making it move here, but yeah, I think Mateo is kind of struggling here and slowing them down. They can't keep up to Marcus Acambra. Axel Nocom has to pass Mateo in order to keep up. There we go. I think Hammond knew that, and he is trying to push away Axel Nocom into the lead to actually get away from Mateo here, who is just slightly off the pace here. As we can see, he's already creating a gap. Oh, big contact there from Mateo. Really pushing it to the limit there, these Carters. But that's not good for Axel and Hammond, as Hammond now has a gap to try and fill up to Axel. And this is not good because Axel is slightly slower than Marcus Acambra, who's now posted a 56.6. And that could be the fastest lap of the race. Marcus Acambra just slightly advantageous here. So far, he is pushing the limit here. Axel Nocom trying to catch back up as Juan Lucas is out of the race. Unfortunate for Juan Lucas. He probably crashed out. But here we go. Again, Hammond trying to keep up with, I think that's Mateo, but it's not working out for Mateo at the moment, as Axel Nocom is still getting away. So yeah, this might be Marcus's race if things are not gonna go wrong for him. But yeah, so far Jensen is now having a fight with Luke Morales. You know, Luke Morales is a fast Carter, but really smart with his moves. He doesn't dive dangerously. He doesn't create any danger for him and other Carters. As far as we know, he's really smart when he overtakes. So we'll see here if he'll make a move. I don't think so. He's just trying to get closer to the pack. I think P1 is kind of hard to achieve now with Marcus Acambra's pace. So 182 of Luke Morales is just probably trying to catch up to Axel Nocom here. It's not really aiming for P1 because Marcus is long way gone, checked out of the field. So yeah, it's gonna be hard. But there we go. Mateo is slightly catching up to Axel. I think Mateo has a slightly better driving here. We can see there Mateo is now close to Axel Nocom. But so far, still not launching an attack here. As Axel Nocom is slightly struggling to keep up with Marcus Lacambra. I think Mateo will try to actually make this work for him by helping Axel out. Try to keep up with Marcus. Axel just needs to get a little bit of that slipstream, but it's not working out as Marcus Lacambra is still pulling away slightly, just maintaining that gap. Yeah, I think they're gonna have to work something out here, Axel Nocom and Mateo, if they want to catch up to Marcus. So far at the back there we have Jensen still leading from Luke Morales. So good job there to keep that position, but so far Mateo is still working this out, still trying to catch up to Marcus. And I think it's kind of working as Axel Nocom is slightly closing in on Marcus Lacambra. So you just have to do this a little bit more to try and get closer. I think Axel Nocom is getting a lot of that advantage. They gotta work together here if they wanna get closer. As you can see there, I think Mateo is just trying to keep the pressure, trying to just stay close here. And I think it's working out for him. Okay, there goes the slipstream advantage. Now I think he's gonna push Axel a little bit more. You can see there, just pushing it to the limit. These guys are just pushing it. They're not even trying to pass each other. They're just trying to make it work, trying to catch up to Marcus Lacambra. And I think it's working out. Mateo has made an impact here on the day 2 of Italy Cup Finals. So this is working out. This is round 1 and we have 3 more rounds of this. So be sure to follow this racing series and maybe join. I think we are getting more and more closer here to Marcus Lacambra. This is really good pace from Mateo to actually keep up with Axel Nocom and even push him into Marcus Lacambra's gap here. And here comes the slipstream. More advantage for these young kids. They're getting closer and closer to Marcus Lacambra. So this race is not yet over. It's yet to be settled. As long as they don't spin out, I think it's gonna be a great 3-way fight again for this lead. So far, okay, a little bit of splitting happening here between Mateo and Axel. I think that's because Axel is now getting a little bit of a slipstream from Marcus Lacambra. They're working really hard together. But we have a fight down at the back there between, I think that's probably, yeah, I think that's one Lucas. Oh, no, sorry. That's Luke Morales and Jensen still trying to settle this. But yeah, now we'll focus on the lead battle, which is currently brewing right now as Axel Nocom is getting a bit more bump draft from the back there, which is what he needs, as he's now catching up to Lacambra here. And Mateo is really driving well now. Mateo, Javier here is really pushing the limit and helping Axel Nocom close the gap. There, you see that bump happen, and it's working out for the both of these guys. So far, it's not yet over. I hope Axel Nocom gets a little bit of a slipstream effect from Marcus, so we can actually see this fight brew, because it's looking really fast right now. Axel Nocom with a 56.2 as his fastest lap. There we go, a little bit more sideways action there. Need a little bit more slipstream from these guys. There we go, even more pushing. And Now I think this is really smart play. We could be close to the finish here, but yeah, I think now Axel Nocom now has a little bit of a slipstream. This is gonna be a good fight here, as Axel Nocom now has the draft from Lacambra. Now Lacambra defends. This is it. This is the start of the fight for the finals of Italy Cup Round 1, Day 2. And there we have it. I think that's Axel Nocom trying to make the move on the outside there. Really close here, really danger, but yeah, I think Matteo is gonna start to think about a move here also on Axel, but yeah, not yet. I think they're just trying to settle it. Axel Nocom trying to test the water, see how Marcus Lacambra will react, but so far no mishaps from Marcus Lacambra. Really defensive line though on the inside here. I'm afraid that's really dirty, and that's made him wider than he needed to be. Now Axel Nocom is down the inside. He has to give way. Okay, this is a fight now. Axel Nocom got the switch back, but also got switched back again by Marcus Cabra. So this is a great fight. Here we are coming to the sector 3 of this course, Kartodromo, Cremona, and it's looking really good so far for these young gentlemen, and I think Matteo is doing his best here to find a way around. There we go. I think Matteo has the outside there, but still the inside line is much faster, so he has to give the way back to Lacambra. Okay, now he's gonna try to slipstream these two kids, and there we go. Defensive line from Axel. Marcus, oh no, spun out. Unfortunate event there, but that could be a full course yellow. Oh no, there's a big spin out from I think Matteo. It just touched the back there. Really unfortunate. But the race is gonna start again soon. It's gonna be a great fight, and I think that's Rain Alojado joining with a lap down. But yeah, big dive there. Oh no, that's unfortunate for Matteo and Marcus Lacambra there. But now this race has just got more interesting as everyone's bunched up and is just pushing everything. Oh no, big crash there from Rain. Yeah, it's really hard when you are doing it for the first time, I suppose. But now Axel Nocom trying to launch a move down. Marcus Lacambra taking P1 with a little bit of straight line advantage there. Okay, Axel Nocom now takes the inside, bumps Marcus Lacambra off the road. But this could be close to the... Yeah, this is the final lap now, with Axel Nocom in the lead. So this could be it, but now Jensen Hammond is in the mix now for Axel Nocom. He's hit Axel Nocom off the road, spun out Hammond, and now that's really unfortunate, but I think that works out for Axel Nocom. He's now in the lead and is defending away from Luke Morales. What a great fight. Luke Morales down in P1. Oh no, he's gonna take it. He's gonna take it. Oh no, it's just... Oh my god, Luke Morales just stole P1 away from Axel Nocom, and that's it for the win. Luke Morales got the win. And I think that's Matteo taking P2. Oh wow. Let's see the finish line there. I think, yeah, Matteo took away P2 from Axel Nocom, and that's it. P1 goes to Luke Morales, P2 goes to Matteo, P3 goes to Axel Nocom in the final lap of the race. What a great fight between these young gentlemen. Oh wow.